customer calls, first thing I'm going to do is go to Sales Customer Central. And let's say, for example, it's American Eagle Outfitters. You notice there's some generic names, obviously, so some names that you recognize, but they're generic names. So American Eagle Outfitters calls, I begin to type in their name, I have this information right here. And this person is calling about this job on West 14, Virginia. Immediately, as soon as I click, you notice I have every single job. So that would, before they mention anything, they just mention West Magnolia Street, here you go. So they say, yeah, you did a job for me on, on April 18th. Yep, I got it. And you can tell right away by the X it's been paid for. And this customer, while they're at it, I'm going to be looking at their open balance items. And they say, yeah, before they say anything, I know you owe me $17,000 and there's 7 jobs outstanding. I can tell before, here's all the payments that you made, and here's the invoices that are outstanding, here's the invoices, there are all these invoices that we haven't processed for you yet. So I can tell, I can get an entire snapshot of customer at a click, in a click. And I want to see all their transactions. If they're calling about a particular payment, I can go to my particular transactions and I see all the transactions within the last 90 days for this particular customer. I have everything in front of me. Yeah, there's just invoices. So that way they can't throw me a curveball or they can't say this or that. I have everything in front of me immediately, so that way they can't get one past me. I know everything about that. Every job site, every job, every invoice, every payment, all open balances, every note, everything that's imaginable for this customer. From our Customer Central, and hence why it's called Customer Central, because we know everything about this customer.
Because we have scenarios like she will get a check in the mail or a lien release, and she won't know who the customer was because it may have come from the GC.
Yep.
All right.
But it'll just have the job address.
Yep.
And she's like, well, who do you? And I have to
Let's talk about those scenarios. It happens all the time also. Invoicing, right? So you get a check. Let's say in that particular situation, invoicing. Let me go to billing.
It's probably more her side, but yeah.
Yep,
I mean, I do if a customer calls in for COD or something like that. That's why I would like to know that.
So let's say that particular situation. What happens? Hey, didn't we do a job on Dewey Street somewhere? What was that job? What was that invoice? Happens all the time.
Yeah.
And nobody knows which customer or what or who or when. They just know it was on Dewey Street. Well, not a problem. Here's all the jobs that we did on 100 Dewey Street. It's impossible. Yeah, so you can see, here we go. Or
I love this. I think this is
or customer calls and all you have is a PO number referenced. You don't have anything, but it says PO number. This is what we're paying off. Not a problem. Here you go. And the customer information, like I said, you can do. We try not to jump around. So this customer calls on this Magnolia Street, says, you know what? You did this job for me. Yeah, we did this job for you on this particular date with the 36 meter. Yeah, can you go ahead and reschedule that job for me? Yeah, sure, not a problem. You want the same 36 meter? Sure, not a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and reschedule this selected job. You notice that unit, operator, everything is automatically set. Reschedule this job. So you can reschedule it. All you have to do is pick a future date. And you're done. Because that happens often, right? Customers call and says, you did this job for me on job site. Yeah, I want the same guy. I want the same information. I don't want to screw it up. He did good. Yeah, sure, not a problem. Here we go. We got the same units and the same operators. It's that easy. So we have to
go and pull the job tag.
No, you don't have to do any of that anymore. Everything is just click of a button. And notice what happens. If I try to save this, one of the things we've done is made it very easy. Not all job information are valid. Please review your entry. Bright red highlight. This is where you made the mistake. You don't have to guess, what did I do wrong? Most often what happens with computer software, you go, yes, you go, what did I do? I know I did something wrong. It's telling me what, but I don't know what. Well, in Magic, you see right away, it told me there was a mistake. Here's the mistake. If I move my mouse over it, it tells me it's a required field. So when you make a mistake, we tell you where you made the mistake and what type of mistake. It's very easy. Dates required. Yeah, that makes sense. So you can quickly tell, for example, even if I go to add a new customer and try to save this. It tells me here's all the mistakes. Icons blink. It tells me here it is. Here's where the mistake is. So we make it very easy as a learning process with the application. So you don't have to sit here and go, did I put in all the required information? Hit the save button, cross my fingers, and hope that it works. That's what often happens with many programs. You know what? With ours, feel confident. You hit save. If you made a mistake, we're going to tell you where you made the mistake and how to correct that. So it's very user-friendly in as many different ways as possible. So we not only have the customer central where you can find out everything about the customer. We have the dispatching screen where you can stay on top of all your
I
jobs.
love that over there.